Oh, I made a list of 5 and put them in specific order.
All right, so Jesse, let's go with the original plan. Give me a 2018 game that you got.
2018 game coming in at number 5. Ganz Schon Clever.
Oh, okay, good.
On my list too.
And that's because I've sunk so many hours into the app. I've even came up with our own physical version since we didn't have the German version.
Okay.
And I've gotten to be pretty good at it, but it started to suffer from seeing the cap, I guess. And
Who's your buddy? Look at that screen.
There it is. There. Look at that. Harvest dice.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Harvest dice.
Hold on.
I don't know who my buddy is.
Wrong ingredient.
There it is.
There you go.
The right
You have the
dice.
French version right there.
Yeah, the Harvest Dice brought to you by our friends at Gray Fox Games. Harvest
That's
Dice.
right. That's right. I have to call Shane later tonight. So
Well, I saw dice there and I threw it up. But no, how about that? How about Trey or Ganz Schon Clever or That's
Right.
Clever? I'm not. Stronghold Games is going to be putting this out, and Steven has been very coy. He has not said, at least to my knowledge. Maybe you guys with your inside information would know.
what
Anybody?
name he's going to go with?
Yeah,
I do not know that. Yeah, I think he'll go with Neon Red Fox.
because I've always been told when you go to Disney World, you get the best scoop from the bus drivers, and when you want to know board games, you ask the librarian from Dice Tower Con.
That's true.
'Cause
What have
they
you
have-
heard?
You should
Tell us
always
everything.
ask the
I heard
librarian.
nothing.
That's just good knowledge. Always ask the librarian.
Right.
Always, that's right, Travis. So it's a law librarian, a Dice Tower librarian, whichever one will go. So, Ganz Schon Clever. Tell me why you guys spicy. I've only played it like 12 times in the last 3 days. So, but I'll tell you why.
That's why it's spicy.
Why do you like it so much?
I just like the challenge of it. I like how quick it plays. I'm talking about the app. We did play it physically, and that was still fun. It just the time takes a little longer in the physical version, but I still count it as a board game, even though it's on my app. And I like how it's connected to the world. So you see the world score at the same time. Everyone's talking about this on Facebook and everything like that. So much so that I felt like I had to make a video. Like I was up one morning at like 6 a.m. and I saw people talking about it. I was like, okay, I'm making a video about this.
Is that your how to score 300 video, which I watched?
Yeah. 334 is actually the cap. Someone had to correct me because I originally put 335, which isn't possible, apparently. Now, I have seen someone on the app score 426, but I'm like, okay, someone found a way to hack this, I guess.
So
I don't think that's possible.
I'll tell you why I like it. It's been raining cats and dogs down here in Lafayette for 3 days. And so my wife has just we keep looking at each other all Labor Day holiday. And she goes, how about Ganz Schon Clever? Or she calls it that dice game. So we've been playing it over and over. And I beat her the first 3 times and she's beaten me. Beating the tar out of me for the next, I don't even know how many times. Right. And the last game we played, she scored 336 and I scored 320. Which in the
336.
Which in the physical version is really hard. Wait, and here's why: because we played 7 turns, not 6.
Well, that'll get you there.
Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
I need to take down my video.
Shenanigans.
I kept going 336. How did you do that, Lenny? And I kept looking. I said, "Wait a minute!" And we started counting up all the boxes, and I realized we had played 1 roll too many. So
Right.
Oh,
At least you had fun, right?
yeah.
well, no. But here's what I like about it: the comboliciousness of the dice, and putting even if I'm not winning, when I can do 4 or 5 boxes in a row, you just
Feels
feel
good, doesn't it?
clever.
Maybe a little Ganz Schon Clever.
Ganz Schon Clever. I got to admit, man, that's a game I can bring out to. I feel like I can teach it to anybody, and I feel like anybody can pick it up and play. After the first round, you know what you're doing, and you just feel clever when you're playing it. Great choice.
Yeah. And it's a dice roller. Normally that would not be anywhere near my list, but actually I have 2 dice rollers on my list. It's crazy.
Is it because you can sort of mitigate the luck with the +1s and the re-rolls and the picking off the boxes?
It could be a timing thing, because I know where I have to go early on, which I explained in the video, but leaving those purple and orange rows there, I don't know. It's cool working with the numbers. I don't know why. It just feels good to do it. Even though it's lack of theme, completely, which is very unlike me to like a game like that.
So Bradley and I taught it to Bradley last night. He's one of the guys in the Gumbo crew. I don't know if you guys met him at the convention or not, but he loves dice rolls, and his favorite one is the one from Stronghold Games. La Granja, No Siesta.
Right.
I told him, I said, Bradley, here's why you're going to like it. This is No Siesta stripped of its theme, just down to the combos and the dice rolling. And he said he likes it for that, but he does still like having a theme, you know?
Right.
But there's none in Ganz Schon. I mean, it's just strictly how much fun can you have taking the combos.
Yeah. Let's not waste time with a theme.
That was a good choice, and I approve of that.